Hey, what's up, people? Man, once again, it's been forever, and of course, it's down to the wire, but here I am, here to talk about UFC 120. This is definitely not one of the most anticipated fight cards in a while, especially coming off the heels of UFC 119, which was a dud. I mean, this one is just really, it's barely even promoted, and basically just a speed bump before the climax of Brocktober with UFC 121. But I think it's an interesting card. It has some real good matchups going on at it. But like I said, it's been documented for months by my friends in the UK. Talking about how just really decrying the woeful lack of significance, especially from the main event, with Michael Bisping coming off an uninspiring win over Dan Miller, and Yoshihiro Akiyama coming off a really good fight, but a loss to Chris Lieben. Um, I think for the most part, even the British have really gotten over Michael Bisping as main draw. They want to see some top fighters, and I think and not that Michael Bisping isn't a great fighter, but he's just not a main event level fighter based on his performances against top fighters. Losses to Vanderlei Silva, Rashad Evans, and Dan Henderson. He just really hasn't been able to make it to that top point. And so I think a lot of even most of us are just over having him just be a main event in the UK just because he's a big star, just because he was one of the first big stars to come from Britain. Uh, but anyway, I think this is a should be an entertaining matchup. And again, not sure. You got Michael Bisping versus Yoshihiro Akiyama. Michael Bisping, of course, made his start in the UFC and the 205-pound division, and Yoshihiro Akiyama, by most accounts, can make 170. Uh, Let me see. He stands 4 foot, 4 inches shorter than Mike. Doesn't have the same reach, and like I said, and I don't think has the same manner of technical striking. I think Yoshihiro packs a lot of power in his punches, and of course has a very good judo background. However, I don't think he'll be able to submit Mike because Mike has some great scrambles. He's really hard to take down, really hard to keep down, and plus when he's standing, he's good with straight punches, and I think he'll be able to keep Akiyama away for 15 minutes. And I think that's how we'll see. We'll probably see just it'll probably be just like his last few wins, just a real just kickboxing clinic, kickboxing drill kind of. Just doesn't really knock it. I don't see him knocking out Yoshihiro Akiyama because he took some hard ones from Chris Lieben, but unless he just gets real sloppy and catches a big shot from Sexyama, I don't see Michael Bisping losing this fight. Now, as I talk about the significance of the main event, one of my problems with it is I don't think it's as significant or or as highly anticipated as this fight with Dan Hardy and Carlos Condit. Dan Hardy's coming off a loss to George St. Pierre, and Carlos Condit's coming off a big win over Roy McDonald. Uh, I think that was Carlos's one was kind of a little was it controversial? I don't know. I thought the kid was gonna win the fight, and I thought the ref stopped it a little early. A little just with so many seconds late, kid's still fighting. But that's neither here nor there. You got Carlos Condit versus Dan Hardy. Um, I think it's hard to know where to lean. Carlos Condit's a very dangerous fighter at all levels, but so is Dan Hardy. I think Dan's just a little more ferocious with striking and just maybe not the same in jiu-jitsu, but I'm not sure about Carlos's wrestling. I mean, he's around some great wrestlers in both camps he's in, Arizona Combat Sports and now with Greg Jackson. So I'm not sure, Dan Hardy, unless is a really good fighter, really hard striker. I mean, he's really good on the ground. A lot of people, criticize his groundwork because GSP, but GSP makes everybody look really bad on the ground. And all things considered, I think Dan did a good job. But it's neither here nor there. A lot of people saying this, that, the other. But I think This fight right here is just going to get down to just who wants some more, who's more meaner, nastier. I think Dan Hardy's a little bit uglier, and maybe due to the mohawk, but just a little bit tougher than Carlos Condit. So I like to see him get the win right there. But we'll see. Of course, you got my boy Chet Congo on there, John Hathaway, and a lot of other fighters. I think you even got let's see, Cyril Diabate, the Snake. I think he debuted in the UFC a little bit ago, knocking out Banacane. Like I said, it's one of these fights. I think it's just like UFC 119. It's like a lot of matchups. It should be exciting. However, mixed martial arts has fallen into a climate where people need the win. No matter what, they need that win bonus. They need to keep their jobs. So a lot of times excitement can be put out the window due to just real conservative game plans and everything. But anyway, here's hoping for good times, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, I shall holla at thee.